Ronnie Fukuda believes South African justice has failed him. He's homeless, he has no job and he's paraplegic. He spent the past 28 months in jail waiting for his trial, accused of fraud. He's now camping with friends or family, anyone who'll have him, after relatives finally raised the 10,000 rand needed to pay for bail. That's around £500 sterling. A man who cannot feel anything below his waist is now the country's first remand detainee to be electronically tagged. And he says he's been let down badly by the system.
I believe I was tortured in many ways. Like I couldn't go to the toilet by myself. I couldn't climb to the bed by myself. I couldn't do my bed by myself. I couldn't get the right diet. Death was the best I could come up with, rather than being in the prison. It was the same thing. I was dead while alive. But that made me strong as well. But I don't think I will ever forgive. That's why I wanna be an ambassador. I wanna shout out for all those are in prison, people of my status, of my disability.
A human rights group says the country's justice system is failing Ronnie Fukuda and others like him.
This case is symptomatic of what is increasingly coming to be termed a rich man's justice. And that justice for an indigent person like Ronnie is not the same. For instance, apparently at the moment in South African jails, there are about 10,000 people who have, as awaiting trial prisoners, who have been granted bail but can't afford bail. And the bail that they can't afford, the amounts are very small. 90% of those people have been granted bail of 2,500 rand.
It's certainly very different to how Oscar Pistorius has been treated. With some of the finest legal brains in South Africa working for him, he was out on bail within days of being accused of murdering his girlfriend Reeva Steenkamp. And his trial was fast-tracked, beginning just over a year after the shooting.
It worries me to find that Oscar never wasted even a week in prison. He was out. Was it because he got more money? I have spent 28 months because I don't have money. Was it because Oscar was white?
Ronnie Fukuda's wife won't let him into their home now, and he still has no trial date set. When we approached the government for comment, it said it had a clear policy for disabled people in prison. But many will feel policy appears to be very different from practice. Alex Crawford, Sky News, Johannesburg.